Welcome to How to Survive with Danielle and Kristine, the show that teaches you how to survive the things that can kill you.
Like a whale capsizing your sailboat.
Oh, no.
A surprise avalanche.
Oh.
Yeah, not just an avalanche.
Yeah, not an avalanche that your dog barks at 15 minutes beforehand so you know what's going to happen, but
Exactly.
a surprise avalanche. Okay, got
Surprise.
Uh-huh.
It's like a birthday,
It's got noisemakers.
but it's an
it.
avalanche.
Oh, yeah.
Or drug and alcohol rehab.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it won't kill you.
Yeah.
It's kind of saving
Right,
you.
from the opposite. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
We're going to go with it.
All right. And the things that just make you wish you were dead.
Like your favorite restaurants closing.
Oh,
That is sad.
yeah.
How about drama in your mama group?
Love it.
Or tough love teen rehab.
Ew.
Let's avoid most of these
Yes,
things.
let's.
Right? You know what I don't want to avoid, but I want to jump right into?
Our theme song?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ground is shaking under our feet, mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Goblin down, Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. How to survive. How to survive.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here. How do you feel?
I feel a little hyper already. As you can see, I've had 2 centimeters worth of my coffee, and I'm already like going to do the jitterbug.
Well, it's good that we're going to talk today about how to survive rehab.
That's right. That is good. Maybe I could go just for
coffee addiction?
addiction.
I don't know.
I definitely don't have an
It's-
addiction.
Did your insurance cover it?
Well,
That's an important factor.
that is an important factor, which we're going to learn about a little bit. Not really. I don't know why I said it like that. That's not the focus.
No, we're gonna have fun with it as much as we can.
Yeah.
But before that, let's talk about some other stuff.
I know. I wanted to. Oh, the only thing I wanted to say about the Golden Globes, because
Yes.
I know you guys didn't watch it, is that you should watch Stephen Graham. He is the man who created and starred in Adolescence.
Okay.
Watch his acceptance speech.
All right.
Do yourself a favor. There's a little random treat in it,
I will.
and I thought it was just adorable.
I do plan on watching many clips today. For sure, I'll watch Nikki's monologue.
So good.
And last night, I did scan many fashion moments.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? Anything stick out?
Well, I thought Jennifer Lawrence's dress was stunning.
Beautiful.
That woman from All's Fair and One Battle After Another, she had like this kind of
Very cool.
snaky.
Did you see the back?
Oh yeah, she had a little treat back there. It was very All's Fair inspired.
It was very All's Fair. She had like a thong with a bow.
Yes.
Which literally a couple of days ago, I heard someone say like it's going to be the year of the thong or something, and I was like, what?
Not for me.
But no, not for me.
Those days are over.
Well,
Are you,
Garen.
is it your year?
fucking right now, 24/7.
24/7.
Is it Bejeweled?
Look, we don't need to get into
For your
details,
pleasure?
but it's
That's for our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There's not a tier yet for the Garen's Thong talk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who would subscribe to that tier?
You would be surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Thong on a screen door, and you'll have the same effect.
Your butt is waffly?
No, it's just flat.
It bangs.
flat.
His butt bangs.
It bangs.
It's
It
very
bangs.
loud.
It's creaky when you try to open
In
it.
the wind,
It's hard to get it
guys.
open.
It's rusty.
It's rusty. There's a hole in it.
There's a doggy door.
There's a doggy door through it.
All of these are accurate. I mean, well, I can't deny any of it.
Oh my God, this is my favorite thing
Keeps
ever.
out the flies as best as it can.
It calls you when it's time for dinner.
Yep. You can see it through it one way, but not the other.
You can smell pie.
With the cartoon waft.
Flies off in a tornado. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just-
I like that one. Flies off in a tornado. That's good. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was really fun.
so
oh,
good.
God, I feel so much better now.
Me
It's
too.
my pleasure.
That was a great dress, by the way. It was
Yeah.
a great dress. I'm still not sure how I feel about the thong.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it worked with the dress, but the front of the dress was gorgeous.
Well, I feel like she's our new sort of body that can't quit.
Is this Tiana Taylor?
yeah.
yes.
I mean, she's she's got a great body.
She's
beautiful.
Her body's ridiculous, and it's one of those like that you should put a crazy dress on.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
She's got all the right
Holy
proportions.
God, she's ripped.
Yeah. I mean, it's a masterpiece. Her
She's
body.
ripped?
Yeah, look at
Like her arm. You mean
arm?
like she's
no,
muscular?
look at those abs.
Oh,
me
that's
see.
not the dress. That's her in like
I know the difference
athleisure
between-
wear.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not correcting you. I'm telling the audience that you can
yeah,
tell
so
she's ripped in an outfit, not her dress.
She also works part-time as like a Pilates trainer.
yeah.
Or some kind of, not Pilates, maybe like barbells. She works with barbells.
I posted that on Facebook. There was an article that was like Jennifer Aniston's personal trainer spills the secret on how she stays in such shape at 56.
Yeah.
And I posted it and I said, is the secret that she has a personal trainer? Because guess what?
Yeah.
If I could afford a personal trainer, I'd look like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but sort of.
I think it's part of it.
Is it that her whole life is
About looking
centered
that way.
about looking up?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And she can afford to?
Yes. 100,000%.
Right. And she doesn't have kids, so she doesn't have to.
Yeah. She didn't have to bounce back from
Good point.
gaining, 50 pounds and then, well, I didn't gain 50 pounds, but,
Right.
gaining a bunch of weight,
Right.
her boobs going, wow, and then,
Yeah.
meow. Those are the sound
Yeah.
effects for what happens to your boobs.
They go wow, and then but with the sound effects.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
that really
weird.
happens.
It's for months, so it's more like, wah. But it just doesn't stop.
Do they put that in the chart too? The doctor?
Yes.
Wow.
They do.
Yeah, they have to do sound effects.
But they don't tell. The thing is, it's
Press
nobody
play.
talks about it. This is why this podcast is so important. Because we're
Stuff
telling
people don't tell you.
exactly, and we're telling you the truth
Yeah.
about what really happens.
Yeah.
guys. What about you? Did you guys
Yes.
see some movies you want to share?
I saw Hamnet.
And you have not read the book, or you have,
I did read the book.
but you didn't love it as much as I did.
I don't think I loved it as much as you did. I also don't think I remembered it that
Okay.
well. This is funny. So, I didn't love the movie.
Okay.
I liked it more as it went on. Mm-hmm. And I was 100% crying at the end.
Great. It
And-
did its duty.
While it was still before the movie started, while it was dark, these two people came in,
Okay.
and
God, I hope they didn't take their phone out.
no. So the older of the two people were sitting next to me, and he seemed to be crying too. So when the movie ended, I was like, we were sort of commiserating, and he said, I read the book and I just didn't know if it was going to hold up, but it did. It held up. And he said, did you read the book? And I said, yes. But I didn't remember it that well. But yeah, and so we were like dabbing our tears. And then I said, are you also here with your son? Because I thought he came in with his son.
Yes.
It was a little dark. I think it was his boyfriend. Oops. He said, no. And I said, oh, I'm here with my son. Because it's like a mom and her son is kind of the thrust of the movie. I was like, oh my God, Danny. I didn't see him. I really just saw him come in and he looked like a younger person. And I was like, oh, that's his much younger boyfriend. But
oh, well.
yeah.
That's
well.
Okay.
I'm sure it's not the first time it's happened.
Oh, it's happening to him all the time.
And I thought if I apologize, that's going to make it worse. So I just, didn't. And then last night, Oliver and I.
And then you started singing Father Figure.
Is that what that's about? Is it about like an older gay? Oh no, he's the older gay. No.
Well, I think the song is about I don't think it's about him. I think it's about that kind of relationship of an older man sort of shepherding a younger man into a sexual relationship. Isn't it, Garen?
Garen,
You represent
You're
all.
so silent on this.
Garen,
because I don't actually because it was before he was out.
That's
He wasn't
why-
out.
So-
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I
don't think
assumed it was.
I think it was.
a woman or a young.
Well, in
woman.
the video, it's very like, he's a cab driver and she's a model and he's sort of stalking her.
Oh, I've never seen it.
But I never, in my mind, I was like, this is the most romantic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, of course.
I wish I was that model and I had a cab driver stalking me.
Totally.
But I think she's also maybe a sex worker. Like now when you look back, you go, wait, this isn't right. But at the time, at 12 years old, I was just like, Why can't I be oppressed? Why
Right.
can't I be a sex worker model who's being stalked by a cab driver
Yeah.
who looks like George Michael? However, I think, and maybe, I don't know if this is on the internet, if it's available to be found. I do think the song is about a relationship of an older gay man and a younger one, and the idea of I'm going
your
to
father
I'm going to
figure,
show you the
yeah.
ropes of like
Yeah,
so you
I
know,
never. Obviously, that must be what it is.
but I mean maybe we can find out what did we learn.
That's a good idea. Are we ready to learn how to survive rehab?
I hope Garen's paying attention.
Yeah, sounds
So-
like I need it now.
Obviously, there are different kinds of rehab. What I am focusing on is inpatient rehab.
Okay, inpatient.
Inpatient when you're in there.
Okay.
Also, there are wildly different kinds of inpatient rehab. There are private, Malibu, whatever it's called.
I want to go to that
Horizons
one.
Malibu
Yes,
or
Promises.
something. Promises, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like state-run,
Mal-
dark.
The Promises Malibu that's where famous people go after they say something racist.
That's right.
Like
they
after
have
they
their
go-
own wing.
Yeah, after they go on they get pulled over by the police and they say something racist, or they go on an anti-Semitic rant, then they go to
Right.
one of those.
I don't think Mel Gibson ever did.
I don't
though,
think
did
he actually did. I think he just made a Jesus
He's
movie, right?
Such an asshole. Okay. All right. What is inpatient rehab? Inpatient rehab is a type of addiction treatment where patients reside
Mm-hmm.
at a rehabilitation facility 24/7 while receiving supervised and highly structured care for their drug and alcohol abuse. Okay. The benefits of an inpatient rehab. Patients have access to 24/7 medical support team from a team of licensed professionals. Now, these are from websites of these places mostly.
Okay.
So these will vary from place to place, but this is basically what you're supposed to get. Round the clock. Oh, while not all individuals require round the clock supervision, continuous access to care provides added reassurance, particularly for those transitioning from detox or managing co-occurring health concerns. So some people go through detox, then go to rehab, or some places have both, is my understanding.
Yeah, because you can die. So
Yes.
sometimes you have to have it managed in like a more hospitalized setting
Right.
where they can make sure you're not going to die.
Right. Another benefit is distance from triggers and external influences,
Yeah, like that uncle.
or that Garen.
Yeah, Garrett.
Patients
You're
who
a bad
attend
influence on people.
Patients who attend inpatient rehab can remove themselves from the negative triggers and influences that may drive them to use. Oh, like your goddamn wife.
Yeah, oh man. She's the worst.
She's the worst. This better equips them to focus on recovery efforts, all under the trained guidance and supportive care of a professional addiction treatment team. Sense of community and support. Patients in an inpatient rehab facility become part of a supportive recovery community, an environment that fosters connection, accountability, and shared healing. The sense of belonging can be a powerful foundation for long-term recovery and emotional well-being. And lasting success. Inpatient addiction treatment is shown to have significant long-term benefits on a person's health, employment, and relationships. I tried looking up statistics. Well, at first I wanted to see how many people actually go every year. It was all kind of conflicting, so I just decided not to do that. It's not like 100% of the people who go to rehab. I mean, you've heard of people going,
course.
and then my 8th time in rehab. So
relapse is part of the
relapse is sadly part of it.
Yeah, of course.
So this is kind of what you can expect. Well, this is for a particular place called Carrara, but this is sort of, I believe, like what happens. So first there's intake and assessment. Personalized evaluations guide the creation of a tailored treatment plan. Detoxification. Medical supervision ensures safe withdrawal from substances. Then there's therapy and counseling. So you have individual sessions and group sessions. Some places it's like you're having therapy like several times a day, different kinds of therapy. Psychoeducation. Patients gain knowledge about addiction and relapse prevention. Life skills, which I think is very good. Medication-assisted treatment. For some people need them to manage their symptoms.
Absolutely.
Aftercare planning, ongoing support strategies are developed for post-rehab success. Okay. Okay, so how does it work? Let me break that down a little bit more. Medical history identifies health concerns that may impact treatment or require special attention. Mental health assessment screens for co-occurring disorders to ensure comprehensive care. I'm sure there are some people who are like addicted to gambling and drugs or, you know, something like that.
Well, and also depression, anxiety.
Yes.
All this kind. I mean, there's almost always co-occurring disorders.
Yes.
I would say that's very high. Not almost always, but I'd say it's high co-occurring disorders. People usually aren't dealing with drug addiction or alcoholism and like
Right.
not some kind of
Right.
mental health issues.
Or don't have an addiction because their life was, you know,
Going great.
going free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Substance use evaluation determines patterns and severity of substance use. Family and social background considers relationships and support systems that can influence recovery, and personal goals. Okay. What type of therapy and counseling are offered in drug rehab? Okay, so individual therapy, private sessions with a therapist help clients explore personal challenges, traumas, and triggers using evidence-based methods like cognitive behavioral therapy, which you've probably heard of,
Of course.
and motivational interviewing. Group therapy. Group settings foster peer support, reduce isolation, and encourage patients to share experiences and solutions. Family therapy, involving loved ones in therapy can heal relationships, improve communication, and create a stable home environment. Trauma-informed therapy. This approach helps individuals process and recover from past traumas that may contribute to substance use. And dialectical behavioral therapy teaches strategies for emotional regulation, stress management, and building healthy relationships. It seems like most of it is like, from what I've read, obviously it's like being with other people who are going through what you're going through is probably the most beneficial thing of being inpatient, because you're you know, who else is going to understand this?
Better. Yeah,
Right.
I think that seems so true about so many things in life. It's like
Yeah.
when you're pregnant and they say like get in a group with, you know, even that I took that dumb Bradley method class, which was ridiculous, and I don't recommend it as a method for getting ready for childbirth.
Yeah.
But I met other moms and who were
Right.
pregnant at the same time as me, and having other people going through what you're going through and then having new babies at the same time is important.
Yeah.
I think so many different, that's not the same, of course, but like
No. But yeah, it's
different things in life, especially something like this, or grief groups, you know, loss groups, you know, groups for depression, groups for ADHD, like, so you don't feel isolated.
right. Yeah. And you're all on the same track in terms of, you know, you're all being told like these are the steps. You have to follow the steps. You have to commit, and everyone's on the same page.
Yeah. It's like having a gym buddy, right? Because
Yeah.
then you're also more motivated. And when it ends, I imagine a lot of these people end up going to 12-step meetings,
Yes.
and you have buddies to keep
Yes.
you like, hey, I'm picking you up. We're going to go
Right.
to a meeting. Like, it keeps you honest.
Yeah. Okay. So then this is a thing. I liked this because they asked people who were in recovery to share tips
Oh, okay.
for people entering an addiction treatment program. Okay. So their advice comes from a place of experience and care, which we hope will resonate with anyone who may have any hesitations about getting help for drug or alcohol dependency. Okay. How to pack for rehab. You know,
Yeah.
I would not suggest taking a backpack full of rocks.
Oh, yeah. This is the only time.
Yeah, I mean,
You mean crack rocks?
yeah, especially crack rocks.
Yeah.
Don't take
I don't
a.
think they're going to be allowed.
No, I mean you could try, but I don't think they're.
That might be the
pretty
reason you're
sure
there,
that- yeah,
first of all.
I think they're going to.
If your inclination is to bring a bag of crack rocks with you,
you've been forced there.
you're
They're probably going to check your backpack.
Okay.
I'm
that's
guessing.
true too. Yeah.
Take a blank notebook and journal. It was really useful and still is handy to go back and see just how far I have come. Take some photos to keep with you, so when you feel like giving up, you can remember what you have. What? Okay. Take some photos to keep with you, so when you feel like giving up, you can remember what you had been waiting for when you got done.
Oh, like family or.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like what'll be waiting out there for
Yeah, like
you.
if you're a mom and it's pictures of your kids.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
you're like, this is why I'm doing this.
Right. I like this one. Take your makeup with you. because as you begin to feel like a real person again, you'll want to look better than you did when you arrived.
Okay.
I thought that was sort of a positive way of
Yeah.
looking at it. Bring walking shoes. I literally walked laps inside the facility, which relieved stress and facilitated conversation opportunities with other walkers.
Oh,
See, these are things you wouldn't think of.
yeah.
I do remember being really grateful that I had packed sweaters. It seemed we were always cold. I guess that was a result of detoxing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Interesting.
I guess it's time I told you guys that that's why I'm always cold. I'm constantly detoxing.
You're constantly in detox mode.
Since I've been like 13.
Wow.
I've been detoxing.
Oh my gosh, look
It
at
hasn't taken.
you. No, it really hasn't.
Just always cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
Learning to trust the process. Stay in the present. One of my struggles, like most addicts, is anxiety. When your mind wanders in the past or future, refocus to the present moment and breathe. Don't expect things to change immediately. If it feels like you're all better after a week, realize that while it's wonderful that you feel better physically, there is much work to be done to heal emotionally. Don't fight with those trying to help you. Let go of the idea that you can do it all by yourself. How to make the most of your time in rehab. Again, these are things people, they're little tips. Be aware of your ability to transfer your addiction to food, sugar, sex, or cigarettes. Watch calorie intake. So when I first read that, I thought it meant like, beware of your ability. I thought it was like,
Okay.
don't worry, you can. These are suggestions.
Oh,
I thought it was
let
like
yourself eat as much
you
as
could
you
just start
want.
eating
Yeah.
or having sex in the closets or smoking.
Let it go, man. You're fine.
Yeah. Try to leave jobs, bills, and dramas outside.
Okay.
Which I bet after a while, I'm guessing like if you're there after the first week, you're probably, this is your new normal and you're probably not even thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would think.
You get a little absorbed into the
Yeah.
world.
How to overcome obstacles while in treatment. Recovery isn't a process that happens overnight, and it shouldn't be. You're bound to be faced with challenges in rehab that will push you to your limits both emotionally and physically. Okay, so this is one person's advice. Do not leave treatment early.
Oh, that's really good advice. Yeah.
Prepare to get pissed off. It is okay. Just don't stay pissed off. There will be laughter, a lot of it. Give it everything you have. And then work as hard at your recovery as you did to get high. But if getting high was really easy for you, then work harder than that is what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some people, it's not that hard.
I think they mean like getting the stuff, you know,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the like planning, the being surreptitious,
Yeah.
the like hiding your problems from everybody.
Right.
Safeguarding, oh, here's another one. Safeguarding your sobriety after treatment. Many people in recovery will tell you that the hard work truly begins when you walk out of the rehab doors. In treatment, you're in a safe and controlled environment that lends itself to a healthy lifestyle. However, it is essential to incorporate the same routines and lessons you learned in rehab in your new life. Okay, so one person says, make 90 meetings in 90 days. So that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
You got to go to the 12 steps. Another person says, I love reading success stories that pump up recovery. I love reading success stories that pumps my recovery up in huge ways. I love to hear that others are being pulled from that mess just like I was. It is always good to have a good cheerleader. Everybody needs a friend that fills them with encouragement.
Yeah.
I also couldn't find one story, so these are little tiny bits.
I love little bits.
I would suggest watching John Mulaney's special about rehab because that was very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. He talks about the intervention and
Yeah.
being in rehab and not being recognized and
Yeah,
kind
okay.
of wants to be recognized and
Okay.
it's very funny.
Yeah. I'll give it a watch for sure.
Okay, so this person says, I've been to rehab 7 times. Whoop-de-doo. People that haven't been to rehab and only know about it from MTV shows have a common misconception that it's a sad place. Whenever I've started to tell people the story from rehab, they get a somber look on their faces. No. Rehab was the most fun I've ever had in my life. It's the most egregiously human thing anyone can take part in. It's like being a part, I think they used egregiously wrong, but it's like being a part of some insane social experiment. Take people, she continues, take people off the street, detox them from drugs, and throw them into a place that they can't leave, where they eat, sleep, discuss, cry, and laugh together. As they recover from detox, their bodies become alive with energy and clarity, the so-called pink cloud. That's apparently a phrase.
Okay.
They're extremely bored with nothing to do besides sit through lectures and interact with other people going through the same thing. They become kids again. Hijinks ensue. They tell a story about watching their best friend die. It's wild. I think this person keeps going to rehab because
they
just
so much?
like the rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think they're addicted to anything.
They're addicted to rehab.
Yeah. Relationships develop at incredible speeds. Think about how much time you spend with a friend. You spend 12 hours a day with each other. Sometimes one of them will get kicked out or get fed up and leave, and it's like watching your brother walk out of your life. So it's like going to camp.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
have these insane instant friendships.
Yeah. And with people who have issues with boundaries and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
yeah.
a lot of people who have a the same, addiction issues, and
Right.
they're all together. So it's probably it's a great time.
Yeah.
That's what they've always said. Like AA meetings are tons of fun.
Oh,
it's
really?
the Al-Anon meetings where everyone's crying.
Oh, that's so funny because the AA people at least got to do the fun shit that led them to AA.
Because I've only been to the Al-Anon meetings, and it's all just people crying because they're the ones who
Have been hurt.
have felt the effects of it.
That's wild.
But AA meetings they're people who are certainly talking about all the things they've lost, but they have all the crazy stories.
That's so.
And they're all the charismatic people. You know what I mean? Like they're all the wild partiers, and the people at Al-Anon are just like, here are all the fucking things we had to deal with.
Here are the people left in the wake.
Yep.
The fallout.
The fallout people.
Okay. This person says, most days the time is filled with classes and counseling. The classes are things like about recovery topics like relapse prevention, root causes, how addiction forms, STDs, etc. They're mainly reading from packets that are passed out. Then they assign homework. There's also group activities like making a poster, performing a skit, team building, stuff like that. The time between those is spent hanging out, watching TV, reading, playing music if they have instruments, and eating. Lots of eating. They really fatten you up. Remember, the addiction goes from one thing to another. Okay, this person says, one rehab I was at, there was a woman who had the night shift. Okay, so this is not a private place. This is like a state-funded place. All she had to do was make sure no one left their rooms. I never left my room, so I was surprised when they fired her for giving sexual favors for clients and letting them use her weed vape pen.
Yeah. That's the tricky thing that you run into in a lot of rehab centers is that a lot of the people who work in addiction are former addicts. And they may be sober, but they still are dealing with their own sobriety journey. So it doesn't mean they've worked through everything.
Right. Well,
and they may still relapse. Like they're still dealing with their own boundary issues, and they're still dealing with their own. So you get all these people and there's so many good people in the world of addiction. It doesn't pay well, and they're hardworking. Right. So I don't want to slam anybody who works in that field because I think they're heroes, but I also think it's a lot of people who were former addicts, and so you get some problematic things happening.
Right. In this case, I don't know if this woman was, because she sounds like she was just, punching a clock and sucking dick. Maybe, I don't know.
Gotta keep
same
her
thing.
job's to keep them in the rooms. How else is she going to do it?
Yeah, exactly. How much money the state is giving these places really shows. The worst rehab I went to, the one with the lady giving sexual favors, obviously had very poor funding. There were cockroaches in the showers. The mattresses were thin pads. The book selection was sad. The food was terrible. The place was falling apart. Most of the staff was just there for a paycheck. They didn't really care except for one or two of them. For example, we watched Blow on a movie night. The Johnny Depp cocaine movie. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's like you're just bored and you want the patients to go crazy or something.
Well, it's also
just
it's a reflection of things that are being state funded or not being funded.
Right.
Like when I was in my stepdad's nursing home, and that was what we could get through Medicare, and it was you did not. I was like, okay, we got to make sure we don't end up in a state funded,
right?
Because they're all being privatized. There won't even be any of these left, but you're going to be like, well, better die rich.
That's why I say get that long-term. We still haven't done it, but
we haven't either. Long-term health
long-term
insurance.
Health
but
insurance.
At our age, we're we still have a couple years.
Okay.
We
yeah.
should get it in the next couple years, though.
Right. Yeah, so that your kids aren't like, well, I'm shoving you in in some really crappy place with cockroaches and a
and for us, so we don't have cockroaches climbing all over our bodies.
Yes.
I mean, we don't want to do it to our
we
kids, but also
we don't want to do it to ourselves.
we don't want to spend if it takes me 5 years to die and I'm just cockroaches are crawling all over my body and
oh my god,
some toothless woman is just leaving me in my diaper for a couple days.
What if it's a place with rats or mice? I mean, what am I going to do?
You better sign up for that.
I'm going to learn how to
Long-term
walk real quick, and I'm going to get the hell. I'm just going to somersault my way out of there. I mean, maybe I can't walk, but maybe I can somersault. Why not?
Yeah, maybe all that Pilates paid off.
Yeah, that's what we do in there. We somersault. And then we stand up with our arms back.
You just learn rat evasion techniques.
Yes, that's what Pilates is. They don't tell you.
That's all it's for.
Yeah.
That's all it's for. The getting away from the rats.
Yeah. Well, the private ones sound like amazing.
Yeah.
Like there's all this kind of stuff. And then, there is one drawback to some of them, though. Someone was saying, like, there's usually a lot of musicians in these places. Not just.
Oh, you might get to see somebody famous.
No. Not even like the private ones, but in general, there are musicians in rehab because they're around the world of drugs.
Sure.
So they were saying that's good because there's like guitars and people pick up. But I don't know if
you wouldn't like that.
That might sound like my worst nightmare. If it's just some dude who's like
wearing a lot of jewelry,
just pissed off. Well, he probably isn't allowed his jewelry because he's going to do something. He's probably got cokes, in it.
A coke necklace.
Coke necklace, coke ring. And then he's just like plays the guitar at you, know?
He's in and you're just trying to watch Jeopardy and he's in because there's just the one TV.
It's just the one room. Yeah.
And you're trying to watch Jeopardy
right.
and he's just there playing like Scorpions. Oh. He's actually in the Scorpions.
Yeah, I mean, right.
He's the Scorpion guy.
Have we talked about that?
The main
podcast?
Scorpion. What podcast?
The Winds of Change. I know Jimmy has talked about it. You
No.
know what I'm talking about, right?
The CIA thing?
Yeah. You got to listen to it. It's bananas.
No.
Yeah. Scorpions. Just look for Scorpions podcast, Winds of Change.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so I guess that's all I have for
I loved
rehab.
it. And I commend you and good job.
Thank you.
Why don't we take a break then?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Be right back after this break. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back yourself.
Oh my God, I had the best break.
You did? You're sniffling over there?
Just thinking about punching Garen.
Yeah, we're talking about punching Garen as a warm-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get to the real punches. Do you like punching people?
I've never punched a person.
Not even like a boyfriend?
Not even a boyfriend. What am I?
Like in anger?
I mean, like on the arm, if that's what you mean. But I've never punched someone in the face. I've punched Jimmy in the arm.
But like in anger? Or just like, hey, buddy.
I think in anger.
Buddy.
I think in anger I actually have.
Yeah.
But like anger, but as a reflex. Not as like he said something, but like he did something. Like we talked about the other day. Like, like he scares you or something.
Yes.
He loves to do this thing where he touches above my knee and I can't stand, like I don't know if it's arthritis or something, but like it feels horrible.
Okay.
And he thinks it's funny to, how men are just like idiots sometimes and he thinks that's like funny.
Yeah.
So then I might punch him a little bit, but I've never punched someone in the face. I know you have in your bare feet in the middle of the street. Right?
I know, it just keeps coming up because I keep bringing it up. I have a lot.
I would like to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's too late for me. I think I've gotten past the age where I would punch someone in the face, and now it's assault and it's like a crime. But I don't think I've ever had the opportunity or really wanted to punch someone in the face.
We don't really live in a democracy anymore, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to punch somebody. I think
it would have to be like a short person for me to punch them in the face.
I
could punch under the chin.
Yeah,
right.
Punching up.
Have you ever punched someone?
No. I've been in one fight my entire life, and I was not the victor, I don't think I would say.
Okay.
So I never got a chance to throw a punch, and we've learned recently
Oh,
that
right,
my
what happened
punching
with-
skills
Oh,
are
right, with the
not
bag.
to the top. Yeah, I did one of those punching machine things, and I missed. So
Missed the bag.
completely missed.
All right, let's
went
bring-
past the bag.
Sorry, Garen.
It's all right.
He's reliving it.
Yeah.
I want to bring our guest in. Now, in the first half of the show, we talked about how to survive a rehab center. And now in the second half of the show, we're going to talk about how to survive a residential treatment center. It's different, similar but different, with our guest, Charlie Nelson Jacobs. Now, he's a writer. He's an actor. He's also got a new movie out called Room Temperature. You can't see it yet, guys. It's playing the festival circuit. Listen to this. John Waters, heard of him? It's one of his favorite movies of 2025.
What? How did he see it?
Hi, Charlie.
I don't know.
Charlie.
Actually, that's a really good question. How did he see it? I mean, someone must have sent it to him.
Are you, when you say it's your, did you write it? Are you in it?
No, I'm starring in it, and it was actually, we filmed it 3 years ago, and then
wow.
they kind of finished it relatively recently. So now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
What is
It's
the
all done.
premise?
It's about a family that puts on a haunted house in their home every year, and something goes wrong.
Garen, this sounds up your alley.
But don't expect that sounds like
Yeah.
it's going to be a horror film. It's a really weird movie. So if you really like weird movies, then
I'm
it's
game.
for you.
What is it called again?
Room Temperature.
Room Temperature. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll look out for it. Hopefully
Yeah.
it'll come to an actual theater. And, we
And
can-
you hope or you think it will play at maybe some indie theaters here or wide release
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, I think that there will be some more screenings here. They had a full theatrical release in Paris, which
Oh
is
my God.
funny.
Did you get to go to Paris?
No, I didn't go. I didn't go.
man.
I've gone to some of the I went. They just had some screenings in New York that I got to go to, and that was really fun. And then I went to one in San Francisco, but it's really fun.
More importantly, have you ever punched someone?
Oh, right.
No, I haven't. I think and I've never been in a situation where that would really happen, but I think if I was, I would definitely give up. I would definitely be
throw your hands
you know
in the
what?
air.
At some point, this will be over, and let's just kind of
Let's jump to that part.
get this over with.
You just
yeah.
lay yourself on the ground.
Yeah, literally.
Let's just pretend you hit me and we're all good.
Uncle.
Just throw some
Yeah.
dirt on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be my survival instincts, I think.
That's pretty good. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
These are all the right answers, by the way.
I've also never been hit in the face. I wonder have you been hit in the face?
Absolutely.
In that
I
fight?
have a damage on my nose from it, like a place where you can feel a pointy bone, which I think is from that punch.
Wow.
Oh, I wasn't victorious
Yeah.
in that altercation. I definitely got my ass kicked.
Do you hear your nose break? Do you hear it
I don't know that it was,
or whatever happened?
no, I just think that there was a problem after I got hit in the face forever with, I mean, I have not a perfect nose anyway, but there was a bone that was messed up after that, chipped.
Wow.
Ow.
I'm not advocating the face punching.
Well,
It's just
I'm just curious.
there's-
I've only got so many years left. Maybe I should get punched in the face.
I'd say
saying.
punch, don't get punched.
Yeah, but who would I punch? I mean, unless it was a member of, the cabinet, Trump's cabinet. Who am I? Oh, I could punch Steve Miller. I could take Steve
yes.
Miller. Don't you think?
It would be great if he could just be in one of those carnival things where it's just his face sticking through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. So, yes.
But, Garen would just punch the wood next to it.
Yes. Well, I could just throw a baseball at his face.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have great aim,
Or
but maybe.
maybe we could just throw balloons at his face that explode.
With acid in them?
I don't know. I just want to humiliate him.
Yeah, that would be
I don't
good.
have to blind him.
If you blinded him, he couldn't tell who was white and who wasn't. So
That would
might
be-
that might be an advantage. Just tell him everybody around him is white.
Why do we want him to feel good?
So he won't.
Don't reward
So he
him.
won't hurt anybody.
I just want him in prison for war
Well,
crimes.
yeah.
This is where this is the political part of our show.
Yeah, we're
Charlie.
real edgy.
Is this
Yeah.
okay?
Yes. Yeah. So far, I kind of disagree with everything you're saying.
Kind of disagree.
Okay. I mean, you heart Stephen Miller.
Yeah.
You're coming here to say it.
Yeah.
That's the clip we're going to put on to it.
Yeah, and that's actually my story, by the way.
I guess we should get into your story.
Let's do it.
Let's get into your story.
We've had a lot of
Charlie.
fun small talk. Now let's get to
Yeah.
the big talk.
Yep, it's
Big
time.
talk. It's time for big talk.
So, should I just kind of...
Just tell us
Tell us when we are.
Get us in
where
a
we
time and a
are,
Okay.
place.
how old you are when the
Okay.
story is happening.
So, I think this was 2010. I think. I'm like pretty sure. It could be like 2008, and I could be getting confused, but it's somewhere around there.
Good times for the president.
Totally,
We had a
really,
good
really
president,
different time.
But very
Yeah.
different time, yeah.
Yeah. I was 15, and I was a teenager who was depressed, and I wasn't going to school, and I like ended up in the UCLA psych ward, and
Oh my God.
and they basically like told my parents like, oh, like there are these like programs that like really help kids like this in Utah and Montana, and like this is where you should send Charlie. And so, you know, there are all these like experts who are telling my
Right.
parents this, and
Yeah.
they're just, you know, trying to help and trying to like keep their kids safe, which is
Right.
a very admirable mission. And I'm
Yep.
yeah. So that means like I don't blame my parents
Right.
for this, so I just have to get that out of the way. But basically, I was sent to an all-girls residential treatment center in rural Utah, and I know my voice sounds so manly, but I am a trans guy, so at the time, that was the appropriate place for me to be, or appropriate, I don't know. But basically, it is,
Well, so let me just back up for one
Yeah, yeah.
second. So when they told you you're going there,
yeah.
what was your reaction?
You know, I think that I didn't have much to like lose at that point in time.
Okay.
And I had also gotten really, really comfortable being in hospital settings and like a patient. Like I was like
Okay.
okay, I'm like really good at doing group therapy. Like,
You're acing this.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so that felt like, oh, this is something I excel in this, you know.
Like the regular world of school and being a student wasn't working.
It was certain, and you know, again, I was just simply not going. Like I was
Yep.
like, I'm not
showing up.
doing that, and so then, you know, you're not really allowed to not go.
Right. Right.
Yep. There's,
Sort of famous.
It's kind of the law.
You kind of have to go. And when they said it was all girls, at that point, were you still presenting as a girl?
Totally. I was
And referring to
100%.
yourself as female.
Yes.
And so that part when they said it's all girl, you were like, okay.
Yeah, and at that time I was also like kind of bisexual. I mean, I was kind of a lesbian at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think there was part of me that was probably also like, oh, awesome.
It's a candy store.
Yeah. So it's like, I think...
Give me the depressed girls. Bring them on.
They're going to love me.
Yeah, those group therapy sessions. Yeah, so basically I got there, and part of what is creepy about the place that I was sent to in particular is that it's very beautiful. It's like at the foot of these gorgeous, huge Utah mountains and, you know, green pastures, and there are like horses who look happy. They've never worried a day.
No,
in
those horses love it there.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
do. And they're going to be mad when they hear this, by the
Oh,
way.
no.
And I remember the first sign of, or let me lay out like what it looks like. So it's like 5 residential buildings, which are sort of like faux Cape Cod tract style
Okay.
homes, where 10 girls live with a Mormon family, and often that Mormon family includes their children, which is obviously weird. Like that
Yeah.
is going to get weird because it's like
Yeah.
there are different, obviously very different rules for their kids and the kids who are like in quote unquote treatment.
Wait a second. First of all, you know, typically Mormon families are huge. They've got a ton of kids themselves.
This was when they're just starting out as Mormon.
Okay,
families.
they're practicing.
Like they're super. Yeah. Exactly. It did kind of feel like that.
Are these parents? I mean, God bless them. That I guess that's nice. They're taking in kids, but are they trained to be dealing with
Yeah, are they
this? It
counsel-
sounds
are they,
like
like-
strange.
I mean, they do go through a training. I would say that no, they are not trained
Okay.
to be dealing with what they were dealing
Yeah,
with.
it feels like they should be psychiatrists or at least have master's degree in social
Yes.
work, psychiatry, like have medical degree. Like, okay.
Yes, and part of the idea, I think, and part of the appeal is that it's all these families from California and New York sending
course.
their kids to Utah to get like tough love.
This
you know what I
is
mean?
Private.
Like
This is not
yes.
like this is privately funded. Like
Yes.
these are probably. I don't.
Well, actually, it is. It's part of it is funded by the state of California.
Okay.
Yeah, it's technically it's a non-public California school, the actual school itself,
Okay.
and they get money from. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
We
so
don't have
you're-
to figure
Yeah,
that out.
yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
No, no,
yeah.
no,
Going
no,
to
no.
school.
I was doing that, but like.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. So you were going to school there as well?
Yeah.
And so lay out what it's
Yeah.
like. Do you see psychiatrists? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every single step of every day is being monitored. And the first time that I was like, I have to get the fuck out of here was when I was introduced to the skill card, which was probably day one, where it's this Scantron sheet that I was handed with a clipboard and my own pen. And the Scantron has like a little butterfly at the top to make it seem like it's fun girly times or something. And when you get
Here's
there,
a unicorn.
yeah, I'm like, wait, okay, cool. They give you 4 skills to start out, which are it's like following instructions, accepting feedback, accepting no for an answer, and introducing yourself. And at this time, that was sort of the beginning of getting this message that, oh, you think you know how to do these things, but you don't know how to do them. And we're going to sort of break you down so we can form you in the way that we want
okay.
You
to
had
be.
you had a little confidence.
Yes.
Let's take it.
Exactly. Right. Like whatever I had as like
Yeah.
a 15-year-old in a psych ward.
Right.
But yeah, so the skill card. So you're getting points and getting points taken away for everything. And you're never alone. You're never like, not being surveilled. Like even in therapy, you're getting points for, like crying or not crying or
Which is the one that gets
it
rewarded?
depends on your therapist. It depends. I mean, of course, that's not how they would phrase it. It would be about vulnerability, and it would be about like, so much therapeutic language was weaponized and just used in a way that was, I mean, it was just confusing.
It sounds insane. Like you're doing therapy wrong. I mean, that's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, like
Right.
you're getting graded on therapy feels antithetical to
Yeah.
the point of therapy.
Totally, but it was everything was about this like really really intense like behavioral structure, and they thought that sort of if they could control the way that you were, all of your behavior, then they could control whatever was troubling you.
And so are the Mormon parents also taking points away and giving you points?
Yes.
And so their whole relationship with you is one of like it's not warm, it's just all like trying to break you down to build you up kind
It
of thing?
would have been simpler if it wasn't warm, but part of what was so hard about it was that there was like actual love.
Oh.
And so then you're sort of being told that is love.
Oh,
that all
wow.
of this like punitive, controlling just bullshit is actually someone who's trying to help you. And I think that everyone who came into contact with the program was brainwashed. So it's like kind of hard for me to even like blame the people who are working there. They're also like already halfway there because they're like all like already Mormons.
So they're already existing within a framework
Oh,
of
of
rule
standards.
following
Yeah.
and cultish
Yeah.
thinking.
That's a really
Yeah.
good point.
So they're
Yeah.
kind of on board with like, we have to follow this rigid structure of controlling.
Yes, exactly.
And it's helpful. They think they're doing the right thing.
Right.
Like they legitimately think what they're doing is helping you.
They think that they're also doing like charity. Yeah, they think that they're doing something amazing.
They're doing
and-
God's work.
Yeah, literally. But of course they say like, oh, our religious practices, don't
Come into
interfere
play,
with
right.
any of. And it's like, well, how could they not? You know what I mean? I
Right.
feel like if you're a Mormon, everything you do will be informed by that lens. you know?
Absolutely.
And so there started to be some tension around like my sort of sexuality and gender presentation, because I met this girl, and I'm going to call her Emily. And I remember seeing her for the first time. I like saw her from like across the PE barn, you know.
The
barn.
You just
Like-
have to move bales of hay from one side to the other.
That would be so cool, actually. It's like but I saw her, and she had just showed up. I was maybe like 6 months in, and I was doing really, really well at the time, like according to the program, like before she showed up. And I just had this huge crush on her. I was
Wait,
like,
you'd
oh
been
my
there
God.
6 months already?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so long.
It's so long.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually
It's
does sound like the place in that Mae Martin show. Did you watch that?
It is. I mean, that is based on like the troubled teen industry, which is like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
the place I went to is part of that. Yeah, it's all. They have a lot of things in common, like the sort of group therapy that they show in Wayward, where it's called like Hot Seat, where
Yeah.
everyone is giving feedback to one person. That existed at the place I went to, and that comes from like a cult called Synanon.
Yes, I watched that documentary. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I didn't watch that whole thing. I watched the beginning, and I couldn't believe they kidnapped that girl in the night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I read that really happens.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to you, did it?
It
'Cause
didn't.
You knew you were going.
I knew I was going, and I didn't fight it. But most of the people who I was there with they call it transporting.
Yeah.
They call it being transported. I'm like, okay, I guess call it whatever the fuck you want. Like,
That's
Can you
like
imagine though
ISIS
the
transporting
trauma
people.
of
Yeah.
like being in your bed
I
at
can't
night
imagine.
Yeah.
and no, and being tossed into like grabbed by men?
I can't.
And that finding out then that's what your parents
yeah.
did? That's so terrifying.
To a lot of people, I think that is the most traumatic part of whatever years they spent in Utah or Montana, is just the very beginning, being ripped out of whatever like normal existence they had and told that like you don't have agency anymore, you know,
Right.
like you're just.
It's so
Yeah.
horrifying. Anyway,
It's
go
crazy.
on.
So
Sorry.
we got you off track about
Yes.
Emily.
Oh yes. Okay.
Across the barn.
Yes.
With the bales of hay.
Your eyes
So-
met across.
Yes, exactly. And I remember that day we were doing circuit training, and I was like really trying to get to like the spot next to her, you know what I mean, so that I could like talk to her. And we like started talking, and it was like fun and flirty and cute. And we also weren't being listened to as closely in that setting.
Okay.
Like the gym teacher was like, I don't know, busy doing God knows what. And we started sort of talking about like our lives in LA and like what we liked on Tumblr, you know, like stuff like that, like bonding over that era of internet. And I remember like after that point, like I could not stop thinking about her. And part of that is because like she was awesome, but also it's like there's nothing else.
Right.
There
Yeah.
is nothing else. And it felt like hope. Like I was like, oh wait, there's something I can latch onto. There's this person who's providing me with this space where I feel, first of all, hot, which is
Yeah.
like I'm a 15, like awesome, like that's so cool, and also it's just a connection, you know. And she was someone also who was still sarcastic, like that hadn't been broken yet.
Yeah.
And
Hard to find in
so-
Utah.
Yeah.
Around Mormons.
Literally. Yeah, no, it was like, I remember one time, wait, this is a completely different story, but I remember one time I was brought this bag and they were like, is this your bag? Because it said Mark Jacobs on it. And my like last name is Jacobs. And I was like, we are in rural Utah.
Oh
Yes,
my God,
yes.
that it's like the Calvin Klein joke in Back to the Future.
Yeah. It's like,
Calvin,
it's so,
is this your
Hilarious.
it's so, it was, yeah, there's also like just the culture shock of it all, obviously. But yeah, so basically we started finding any way we possibly could to like sneak around or like even like making eye contact with each other
Yeah.
for 5 seconds was like, oh my God, this is an amazing day.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
and we had this plan where we were gonna like sneak out in the middle of the night, which is really hard to do because we're all like alarmed into our rooms at night. But basically we managed to do it. We go to this PE barn and we kiss and we have this like amazing, cute, fun time that was awesome, but you also just can feel that kind of thing coming to an end, and then it's like, what's going to happen after that? And I remember that night not being able to sleep and being like, is she going to tell on me? Do I have to tell on her?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because at that point I'm already
You're being half brainwashed.
Yeah, so it's like there's so much fear around. Everyone around you is like potentially like could keep you there for another 6 months or something. So you can't
that's
trust any of your friends,
That's what I was going to ask. When you go there, are they telling you there's you'll be here for 6 months, or is it indefinite, which is scary?
You just don't know.
They told me that it was going to be about a year, I think. I can't
my
remember
God.
if they said a year or a year and a half. I was there for longer. But
God.
they because I kept like breaking rules. I would do this thing where I would do really well. I mean, doing well sounds, it's like the wrong thing to say, but I was following all the rules.
Right.
And being who they wanted me to be.
Yeah.
And not, wearing any boys' clothes or anything. And then something would just break, and I'd be like, I can't. I mean, I wasn't like as aware of this like thought process because I was, 15, 16, like whatever, but I was like wanting really badly, I think, to be seen.
Yeah.
And also to like fucking scream.
Yeah.
Like to be like this. I had a lot of like anger, and I didn't understand even where it was coming from, because I was being told that everything that was happening to me was like the result of my own actions. Like it was everything that I didn't like was a consequence for something. I mean, they had like really incredible ways of like, manipulating.
Was there physical punishment?
There was solitary confinement.
Oh, God.
Which I was in a few times, and one of the times it was for like wearing boys' underwear, which is obviously, it's like, oh God, that is it's. I wonder, how those people who did that think about all these things now. I don't know, because again, it's like for like trans people, politically, it's just like so different. And I'm sure they're all like Republicans, and so maybe they can justify all of it, but maybe they don't. I don't know.
It's hard to know.
Yeah,
because they could just be like, "Yep, we
Also,
were doing the right thing."
Totally.
Why are they
totally.
even looking at your
Yeah,
underwear?
like how do
did
they
that even
know
happen?
what your underwear is also so awful.
They were doing a room search because I had a roommate who was hoarding butter, which is a whole other.
Oh no, that would be what I do.
It was like, honestly, like everyone kind of had their own thing, you know,
Yes.
like, and that was hers.
Yeah.
Also, like different soups. I think she would like hide cans of soup.
We all got to rebel in our own ways.
Yeah, I know.
So they found it. They didn't see you wearing it.
Yeah, well, she actually put like the whatever canned goods or butter in my laundry basket because she was trying to like get out of trouble for it. But of course they were like, "This isn't yours," but these are.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah,
So did Emily tell on you, or did you tell on Emily?
I told on Emily.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Damn, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
it's
So you told on yourself.
yeah.
So you're like, we snuck out.
Yeah, I pressed, like I was then alarmed back into my room, and I like pressed the call button, and it was like the middle of the night, and I like told my house mom, who I like wanted her approval so badly, despite like feeling so hurt by her, but not knowing how
You
to
still wanted
articulate
to be
that.
like a good kid.
Yes, and she gave that to me sometimes, and so I knew it was possible. So I was always like chasing after that.
So what is your communication like with your parents at this time?
That's a good question. So all of my phone calls are monitored, and they're all like between 5 to 10 minutes. And at the very beginning, I'm like, "Get me out of here! Like this is horrible! Like
Yeah.
please." And then immediately after that, they're getting on the phone with my parents, and they're saying, "You're doing the right thing. Like you know,
This
you're
is
keeping your kids
normal. They're probably
safe."
saying,
Like-
this is normal. Kids always want to leave.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's not good for them to leave.
Right.
I'm imagining.
Right, and they have some like bullshit studies, I'm sure too, to refer to. But you know, they had to do. My parents always were like, well, Charlie should be able to like cut his hair. Charlie shouldn't like have to wear a dress. Like,
Oh, okay.
My parents definitely were on that side of things. And then the communication from the treatment program was always like, you can choose whatever sexuality you want when you like get back to Los Angeles, but here we just have these rules and standards. So it's like not like they're explicitly saying like you cannot be gay, you cannot be a boy, you cannot,
You just can't do it here.
Yeah, which is, again, it's one of those things that's harder to undo afterwards in your brain because it's like, wait, is that evil? Yes. They're conditioning you to need approval for every single thing that you do, which is just going to create like a bad pattern for any relationship that people go on to have after that. I'm trying to think of, obviously there's like all of the punishment that happens. Like if you don't make a certain amount of points every day or every week, then you can't talk.
What?
You're like, like you're sitting at the table, you're doing like writing assignments about like what you could do better, why you didn't clean that like, windowsill well enough.
Okay, so at first you were telling your parents I want to go home, and then what were your conversations like with your parents as it went on? Because did they expect you to be there that long? Like they probably thought it was strange that you were coming home, right? Or no?
They were definitely getting updates. They were getting a lot of like incident reports of like stuff I was doing wrong. I also just got more and more like self-destructive. I like really.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot worse. It ended up being a place that I just absolutely had to heal from. It was not a healing experience, And so every mental illness I had was exacerbated by this environment. So they were getting updates, but it was never like, oh, maybe this isn't working, I think if my parents had had an actual understanding of what was going on, I know that they would have taken me out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I couldn't communicate what was going on after a certain period of time, partially because I didn't understand it.
Okay.
And partially because I was afraid.
You're also 15, right? 15, 16. You're not going to have that insight into your own experience at the time to be able to communicate.
Yeah.
And they're also, from their perspective, going, we'll do anything we can to make sure our child is okay. Yes. And they're listening to experts who are saying, this is the best thing for them.
Yeah.
Like at the time, it's so hard.
I know.
I'm sure from both sides. I'm sure now they're probably just like, oh my God.
Yeah, they feel really bad about it now, but they've
been
really good at like listening to me talk about it and like holding it with me, which
That's
I think
wonderful.
is really, that is all that I need,
Yeah.
They've apologized obviously, but like I do ultimately really understand, and I don't know what I would do in that situation. There also just aren't that many good options.
Right.
Oh, trust me. I know.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long were you there total, and how did it turn out that you got to leave it? Because how old were you when it was over?
I was almost 18, which is probably part of the reason they were like, okay.
So they finally said, we're done with you.
Yeah.
You can go home.
I had been doing what they wanted me to do for long enough. And it had been too long, and I think everyone could kind of feel that. And so then I had this like, creepy graduation ceremony where I talked about like getting better and stuff. And it's like, I watched that video like, I don't know, like a year ago or something, and I was like, like
so creepy.
This is really weird. And then I got out and I was like, what is Instagram? And what where are all my friends? And like, can I drive? Like, there was so much that I was like,
you missed a lot.
What? And so then I had to do some catching up too.
Yeah.
Like I think I was like stunted a little bit, like emotionally, and for a little while. I had a really good therapist, like a really good therapist who like helped me like not give up on therapy, and also like, she was just like the best.
That's great.
I saw her for like 10 years or something, which is like so awesome too, because then you have someone who's like, wow, you are doing so much better.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
nice.
Like, it's like, oh, like,
It's
this
nice to
person
see
has-
that.
Yeah.
My therapist hasn't said that yet.
It'll happen.
Give it a
It
decade.
hasn't been that long.
Give it 10 years.
It's been less than a year.
It's such an interesting story. I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
Thank you. it's okay. Like, I mean, I appreciate it, but I really, like, I live, like, an amazing life now.
Wonderful.
Good. And you became an actor,
Yeah.
which is so putting yourself out there.
I know, isn't that funny?
It's pretty wild. I mean, that's great.
I know. It's like the ultimate being seen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, right,
It's
right,
like-
right. Now you'll see me.
Yeah.
You do you still do stand up?
I don't. I did for like a little bit, but I don't like to stay up late.
That's I mean, look, if they did stand up at 4 o'clock,
Oh my god,
that would
that's so
be
funny. 31-year-old single person. I don't know. Are you single?
I'm not actually, but
Are
I
you
mean,
married?
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
I meant
I'm not. I
meant like not married.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
it
I
is
feel like
it
my
is
dog's waiting for me.
it is a
you
late
know?
night
Yeah.
life. I get it, but like you get to be funny because you had bad things happen.
Totally.
Yeah.
And not all
Totally.
people who are funny had bad things happen, but they usually go together.
Usually.
Yeah.
You don't usually meet a lot of hilarious people who had great childhoods. So you had to take a couple knocks so
Yeah.
you could
Yep.
you could be a talented artist.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, right?
That's right.
So congratulations for your shitty childhood.
yeah.
Now you get to
Now you get
act
to be in a great movie.
great movies and have wonderful things happen for the rest of the time.
Yes. Yeah.
No more bad things.
No more. All
That's
done.
it. It's all you met your quota.
Is there anything else we should plug?
No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, people should see Room Temperature when they can.
Yeah.
Let us know when it's available.
Yeah.
And we'll give a shout out on the show so people can go to see it in the theater
Yeah.
or
Cool.
streaming. And yeah, keep us up to date on your happenings, and we can have you come back and tell another hilarious story.
Awesome.
Maybe not as harrowing.
That was harrowing, but
Yeah.
fascinating.
Very
really
fascinating.
fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we learned a lot.
Yeah. And we will be back right after this with What Did We Learn Today?
So much.
Are you ready to learn what we learned today?
Please.
You can get help for problematic caffeine use through traditional inpatient rehabs focused on severe addictions, while caffeine dependence usually calls for lifestyle changes. Therapy, like CBD, support groups like CAFAA, caffeine, or outpatient programs for tapering, as it's not a formal DSM diagnosis, but has recognized withdrawal intoxication. That's interesting. So people actually get help with it?
Yeah.
I think that people can have really severe caffeine
Yeah.
addiction for sure.
If you learn anything from this show, it's going to be breast sounds and the flatness of Garen's ass.
What's
What
breast
did we say about
sounds?
breast sounds? Oh, yes.
Oh, right.
Well, what was that about?
Pregnancy and them growing?
Yeah, that was hours ago at this point.
Yeah. That was
90 minutes
that was
ago.
last year.
George Michael's Father Figure is a sensual love song about a desire for a deep, protective, and guiding bond, exploring themes of seeking a parental replacement in a lover, barf, with the narrator wanting to be a sacred, strong presence for someone in a complicated relationship, sometimes touching on societal taboos like statutory rape, maybe, and the search for healing in love. All right. It's just barfy. Even when I was in 7th grade when it came out or whatever I was like, what?
I love that song.
I love that song,
I
too.
never got, I mean, I didn't know George Michael was gay. I didn't get that it was about, like, I never thought of it as being like a,
Older person and a younger person?
I mean, I knew, I didn't take it that, I guess I just, I was young and I didn't understand.
Relapse is a part of recovery. Relapse rates after rehab are generally high, with estimates often between 40 and 60%, comparable to other chronic diseases, with over 85% experiencing relapse within the first year, especially in the initial months. However, rates vary by substance and individual factors, and long-term sobriety is possible with ongoing support, effective aftercare, and relapse prevention strategies. A chaotic intervention, an action-packed stay in rehab. After a weird couple of years, John Mulaney comes out swinging in his return to the stage in the 2023 special Baby J, available on Netflix. In the podcast Wind of Change, journalist Patrick Radden Keefe investigates the secret history of Cold War espionage and heavy metal.
Nice.
The troubled teen industry is a $23 billion industry in the U.S., which is clearly why it's not been banned. I didn't know there was a name for it. That's wild. Troubled teen industry. Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow. What a story.
What a story. Yeah, no kidding. Glad he's doing better. So once again, plugging our super fun trivia game night coming up on January 30th, Friday,
7 p.m.
7 p.
Pacific time.
That is PST? Pacific. Are we in standard time or are we still in? I never know. Anyway,
I don't know.
In now time of the Pacific. In now
7
time.
p.m. in the West.
And that makes it 4 p.m. in the East.
No, sweetie.
No,
They're
10.
ahead of us.
10. Sorry. 10's even more fun. It's even more.
If you're in Hawaii, it's earlier. I don't know how many hours.
It's even more fun.
It might be 4 in Hawaii.
Ooh, do you want to know
yeah,
the
might
license plate I saw on the way in?
Sure.
So he was driving a Chevy Leaf. Is that the electric?
Leaf is, I believe, Toyota.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
it was
wrong.
it was an electric car and it was a Chevy. It was
Okay.
small. White guy, mid-50s, maybe almost me, could have been 60. I mean, it was quick. We were passing each other on the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
It was SNST BVD.
SNST BVD. BVD underwear. Very big deal.
SNST. You got that yet?
No. Satan.
SNST. I'm gonna write it so you can see it.
SN.
You're gonna get it.
And
DVD.
Since BVD.
Can you see it now?
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that
gotta
guy's
see
gay.
it. That's what I was like.
100%.
My theory. I was like,
Or a hair metal guy. Either
well,
way.
no, he had short cropped hair, and he was in
Yeah.
like a. Why would it be a hair metal guy?
Sunset Boulevard. That's where like.
Oh, like the Whiskey a Go Go. Because I was like, okay, so, and he was wearing like a businessy kind of shirt. So I was like, okay, so my first theory is that he's gay, and this is his favorite movie.
Or
My second theory is I don't have a second theory. So
or musical.
is it a musical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know it as the film.
Yeah,
No, it was an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. It was a big
So
controversy. But anyway.
But also, if it's his favorite musical,
Also
I'm still
gay
going
guy,
with my
yeah.
original theory. I mean, I know some straight guys who love Sunset Boulevard. I know one guy.
I don't think of that as I see what you're saying, but I never thought of that as like a gay movie.
But I mean,
I don't know that it's necessarily a gay movie, but anything that's got an older
dame.
woman
yes,
doing
like a
campy
A
shit
grand
is-
dame.
yeah, if it's a grand
from a
dame,
close-up.
and it's like your license plate.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a big swing.
That's a big swing. Like you wouldn't have it for the actual Sunset Boulevard. Like
Maybe
you're like
you
this is,
directed a regional Sunset Boulevard and you got it.
but like not the actual boulevard. You're not
Yeah,
like I love the Silver Lake to the sea, like oh, I just can't get enough of that drive. Like you wouldn't be like
Yeah.
getting your license plate in honor of the actual Sunset
Never been
Boulevard.
the same since they got rid of Tower Records.
I mean, it's
that
got to
was
be
something.
for the movie or the musical, right?
I think so.
Well, everybody come to our quiz show. Yes. It's going to be fun. Go to our Patreon and you can join. It's so easy. And we hope to see you there.
And until next time,
Remain calm.